Yeah, one of those, exactly. It's kind of like a castle town, except the castle's pretty crap. And it had just sort of spawned right next to the default spawn area. So it's a thing I'm playing with. The one problem I had was excuse me. I tried running around and I had to find some rubber trees. Those are heck to find. Because you can't do a lot in some of the mods like Industrial Craft or Applied Energistics without rubber. So I had to find some. I had to go 500 meters away just to find some. Got killed 3 times while I was out there. It was nuts. Fortunately, by the time I went out to look, I already had my smeltery up, so I had some pretty good armor and weapons that I could just pump out and help, but good grief. So where are we now? I enabled flight, so you should not get Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a real problem with a lot of these mod packs, because you can get items legitimately in those mod packs that allow you to fly. And then the server boots you for flying. Because you're not supposed to be able to fly in vanilla. I still haven't quite decided on what route I'm going to take. It's probably going to end up taking me a little bit down Applied Energistics and a little bit down a few other things. I keep finding all this Botania stuff, which is kind of interesting, but I don't know. One problem I have, I kind of want to do Botania just because there are certain things in Botania which are incredibly helpful. There's like this one flower you can get that kills all mobs nearby, which is great for keeping monsters off of your area, and terrible if your area happens to be a village with a bunch of villagers who will die horrible deaths if they get too close, and I don't want to kill my villagers. So, we'll see how it goes. So what did you actually get? Nice. So he can now create his own ley lines. Cut down on lag, you might just cheat in a Mistcraft world for mining. For our mining world. I don't think you need to cheat in a Mistcraft world just for mining, because there's plenty of stuff that you can mine in the regular world. What I would suggest doing, though, is I'm assuming there are a lot of people all over the server who aren't in the same area. I would suggest cheating in a bunch of Mistcraft portals and Mistcraft books, and just set up a hub somewhere, probably near spawn, probably around spawn, but set up a hub where people can go and they can run into any portal they want and get to anybody's base easily. because that kind of connects everybody. Because most of us don't know, I don't even know where anybody else is on the server, truth be told. And if you want to do that, I'll actually convert one of my buildings in the castle to some kind of temple, and we can throw the portal in there. That'll be cool. I need to find some marble to do that, though, because I really want to do that out of marble. I should do Minecraft here. Just because... Okay, so what have you got this time? Tell me about him. Nope. Okay. Who was in command of the team? Ah, missing an etiquette. Whew. I should have some money, though, right? This is kind of the one thing that I dislike about the Shadowrun game. It's the same story every time. And don't get me wrong, the story is fantastic. But in order to play their missions, you have to talk to them about it. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you really want to read it, just pause the video while I flip through. Basically, Glory previously got involved with this sort of cult thing because she had to run away from her father. And she was a shaman, basically. But her idol was essentially the devil. So she had to get away from him. And she got away from him by shredding her essence, getting the most clunky cyber things that she can. Cyber limbs attached that would just shred her essence and deplete her ability to even interact with the magical world. There's not much of her left. So, yeah, that's a thing that happened. Here we go. Back to it. So, have I got any money to claim? Between you and one of our representatives at the cafe. Good. Okay. payment. Money! So. Don't use a crap load of chunk loaders. I was probably not going to use any. At most, I'd be using like one. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out which mods are even in that pack. So don't expect me to do anything crazy. Okay, so we get 22,500 from the client. 6,000 of that goes to our crew. 1,500 goes to resupply, which sucks. And automatically it puts quite a bit of that into the Atlas funds. And all I get from that is 3,750. Which, I mean, it's okay. Let's accept another job. And accept this job. Anyway, what time is it? About 5? I'm probably not going to have enough time to do another run. So I may just save here. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough time to do another run.